What's going on? What's going on? Get Zap up in here. What's going on, Jay? Nikki Hecky. What's going on? What's going on? What's goody? What's going on? Just waiting on Zap to come on, to join us. I don't know what's going on with him, but what's going on, Nikki Hecky? Was popping. Smash the like button if you guys are on the YouTube channel as well. Smash the like button. Better talk that boxing right now. A-Town was goody. Eric, super in the building. What's going on, Zab?
What's up, my guy?
How we doing?
Oh, man, marvelous, man, marvelous. How everything been, man? Where you been at, man? I ain't seen him in a minute, man.
I know. What's going on, mama's boy?
That's how we see each other. You was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. How about yourself, though?
I'm cool, my guy. Staying focused. You know that. Staying focused. All good.
New ventures?
Yeah. Always good. What's up, my guy? What up? What's up, my guy? What's going on, bro? Hey, man. How you been? Just chilling. Y'all two talking about boxing? You know, because boxing is so valid right now. That's why I be jumping on your shit all the time, because it's really a whole, like, we live in the WCW of boxing right now, like, for real. WCW. Like, for real. Yo, I heard, hold up, I just heard this one, what's referee name? Harvey Doc said, son tried to bribe him.
Say it again, because you was
Harvey Doc said that Bill Haney tried to bribe him. Yeah, I just heard that too. I'm like, yo, there's so much going on. This is crazy, bro.
Harvey Doc?
I mean, it's not confirmed. Like, my pop was in the house just now. My pop's like, hey, yo, you know that ref from Jersey? I'm like, Harvey Doc. He like, yeah. Like, the fact that my pop's a grown ass man too. My pop's like 60 years old. The fact that he's so tapped in is lit. Like, he like, yo, you know the referee? He said that Bill tried to bribe him. I'm like, where you heard that? Nigga, you don't even have Instagram, nothing. Wow. So, yeah. You hear me about that?
I heard something about it, but, like, before, I didn't know, like, I don't know if it was, like, true or not, but I heard that there's some type of leak there, like a audio leak with Harvey Doc, but I never really got into it. What about, were you able to see the sparring of Tank and Devin?
Back when it happened back in the day? A while ago?
Yeah, but like Floyd released the whole thing.
But I don't care about that. I'm like, why are we talking about sparring from a couple years ago? We don't know what it's like. You know, like, people don't understand it was fun. You got one fighter that was training for a while in the gym versus somebody who just got back in the gym last week, touchdown in Vegas this week now. Like, you never know the backstory. So I'm not one of those dudes that's big on watching sparring and predict, like, it is what it is. Because I ain't going to you. I didn't jump in the ring with niggas. I shouldn't jump in the ring with sparring and got my ass up. You feel me? Like, it's part of the sport. Because I'm not going to say no to anything. So I'm coming off the street. Like, I'm first day back in the gym, and there's somebody in the gym that want to spar. I'm always going to say yes. You feel me? So you catch me, and you record that, and that happens to me a couple times. somebody record that, post it on Instagram like they did something. Like, my boy, cut it. So since I know that, since I've been a victim of that, I really don't pay attention to people posting sparring videos. That's corny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of you trying to highlight yourself, if you post a sparring video because you're trying to show some cool shit you did sparring, that's cool. But if you're trying to post sparring on some, I'll fuck him up, I'll do like, that's weird, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Zap, when you was around, if they were filming sparring, that probably was a big ass camera, right? Was it happening?
No, I was around handheld camera days when they had the handheld, the joints that came in the hand like that.
The Sony joints, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not just saying this because it's me. I mean, Dennis used to see me box guys. Motherfuckers didn't want to record our sparring. They ain't want to do that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Dennis is dead. Niggas didn't want to record that shit. I don't want to remember this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I think actually I come from the era where recording was like weird. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what? Recording? Like, you were like, yo, what are you doing? Like, yeah, what are you doing? That wasn't popular, like, you put a camera out, you know? Cameramen had cameras. Okay? You the cameraman, you had a camera. And regular people didn't walk around with cameras, you know what I'm saying? So that was different. I mean, that's just the culture. And I feel like as an older fighter, I'm starting to realize that I just have to stop bitching and just adjust to what the new reality is. The new reality is it's like recording.
Coach Kenny.
Let's go. My guy. How y'all doing? Chilling. Good, man. Chilling. Let me hang out a few minutes. I saw y'all on here. Yeah. Appreciate you. Word up. I want to say real quick, Coach Kenny, like, I feel like outside of this, because people on his show and on the gram, we're very familiar with you, but on like on the main stage, you don't really get that much publicity. You the man, though, bro. Like, I just want to let you know, like, from my outside, from another boxer that don't rock with you, like, they don't train with you or nothing. Once you hear that, bro, you lit, bro. Like, I've seen you work corners of people I sparred, you know. I hate the shit you say. You fire, bro. Like, for real, bro. I try to stay low key when I'm out there, you know. Yeah, I respect it. Yeah.
So, Coach
Kenny, ladies and gentlemen, okay. Yeah,
No,
man.
it's your show handle.
Okay.
Come on, Zap, stop playing.
When I start talking, I'm just saying. Coach Kenny in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The trainer to one of the most biggest fighters of the game right now today, Javante St. Davis. You know. Yeah, man.
Well, you know, Kenny has been waking up in the morning and watching Lomachenko. Like, I
watch him every day, man. If they gonna fight, I'm gonna know every fucking thing he do by the time he fight. And if he change it out, it's too late in the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't gonna work for about a couple rounds. Hey, I don't think they look, Neil. Look, what I just told you, man. You know I was thinking already. Look at that. I told you that shit was not gonna happen. I give it about 3 rounds before Tank start figuring that shit out. Then they're gonna get the ass whooping.
Now the thing.
I love that fight though. And that's a thing in that fight, like bro. And I like Tank really the man, bro. Like y'all really got something special going on, bro. Cause like son really, again, like talking to you as a fighter and a fan, but as a fighter, bro, like watching him, I'd be like, this nigga is different. Like I'm not even talking about the fight. I'm talking about like the way he handles press conferences, the way he talks to the media, the way he talks to the opponent before the fight. Like everything would be like so like to him it coming off natural, but for me it's like damn, that was genius. Like the way he gets into your head and he does it different every time. Well, I'm really like a fanboy. Like I be like, damn, this nigga next level for real, for real.
So, Coach, you put up a picture this morning on IG. It was the next opponent of Shakur Stevenson. You po- you posted up, if this was Tank's next opponent. Um, Talk to me. What was?
I posted that it was Tank's next opponent. Some people inbox me like they had a problem with it being Tank's next opponent, but they don't have a problem with it being Shakur's next opponent. That's why I did it. Just to see the feedback, you know. If it was Tank's, if it was really Tank's next opponent, everybody had a problem with it.
Oh, so you feel like that would have been that's your feedback. That's what you got out of it.
Yeah.
Now,
Smart to put out there. That was smart.
They were arguing that Artem was a guy that was winning and possibly beat Frank Martin. What would you have to say about that? Have you seen that fight?
I didn't see it, but I don't like when people say they could have beat somebody if they was in the ring with him already. Because if you could have beat him, you would have beat him. There's no such thing. I could have beat him if y'all already fought and you lost. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you in that ring with him, if you could have beat him, you would have beat him. So he couldn't beat Martin. Because he would have beat Martin. You know what I'm saying?
So now looking at him a little bit, what do you think about him and Shakur next week?
If Shakur is 100%, hopefully he's 100% this time. Shakur's supposed to stop this dude, man.
Supposed to stop him.
Yep. He's supposed to stop this dude. No excuse.
Yeah,
I don't. I mean, yeah. I don't think that there should be anything wrong with Shakur now. You know what I'm saying? I think that fighters have elements going into fights, and they know they're not gonna perform to the best of their ability. I think he should say that in the beginning, yo, man, the arm is hurt, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do best. Just like when Tank went up against Pitbull Cruz, his hand was hurt 2 weeks before the fight, and everybody knew it. But not everybody, but Boxing fans. He decided to take the fight, but shit hit him again in the fight. But he won the fight. That's all that counts, Yeah. So it's probably fair to say if hand wasn't hurt, he would have been another. He just stopped another statistic. He just stopped that on that list. You can't say he would have stopped because you said if he would have stopped. No. He could have stopped. His hands would definitely hurt though. You said, I'm just saying, what you just said. You said earlier, if he would have did, you could have did it, you would have did. Nah, so, if his hand wasn't hurt, he would have stopped.
You know when you could tell you're like a badass person in the game when you look at your resume and you start to see how it ages. Like Tank, he fought Pitbull Cruz, beats him with one hand. Now he's champion at 140 pounds. He beats Mario Barrios. He's a champion at welterweight. So it's aging well, his resume, even after he beats him.
Exactly. I'm watching that right now. Crazy.
What you think though? As far as the Loma fight specifically, right? What do you see that he's overrated? I mean, I overheard you say he was overrated.
He was a great amateur boxer. 400 amateur fights. He did great. Amateur boxer. That's all I see. He threw hella arm punches. I don't see what everybody's talking about. Tank, I'm gonna say it, man. Tank gonna fuck him up. So what you going for? Early or late? Like what? Early or late? Man, Tank gonna fuck that man up. It ain't going 12 rounds. Oh, I mean, I know what, 4, 8. I don't like to say it because their team gonna fight to get past the round. I predict. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I say 6, he gonna try his best to make it past 6. You know how that go. Yeah, okay, I got you. Tank gonna fuck him up, man. I got you.
Coach, how do you feel that in an interview with Shakur, he says that, he was asked about that matchup with Loma and Tank, and he said, I wanted to see that, 2 years ago. He doesn't understand why it's happening now. Do you feel like it's kind of? Go ahead.
Tank is his own man now. So what's happening now? Ain't nobody speaking for himself now. He controls his destiny. Why is everybody okay with a? Everybody's okay with a prime Loma fighting a young Tank. Now we got a prime Tank fighting an older Loma. What's the problem? What's the problem? That was dope. You know what I'm saying? We got the ball and we gonna run with it. What the fuck?
So do you? Obviously, people are saying this is a big fight for you guys. Obviously, it's like country for country. Do you feel like the American fan base will embrace, Tank for that fight? Like for the culture.
Man, listen, our biggest cavity in this country is racism. If they can't find a white person to do it, they'll find a white person anywhere to do it. When Larry Holmes was champion, they tried to get Jerry Cooney to beat him. Ronald Reagan called Jerry Cooney's dressing room and wished him the best. It was on St. Patrick's Day. They put all the goddamn security in green jackets. They made Larry Holmes walk to the ring first. He was the champion. It's always some bullshit when it comes to us. You know what I'm saying? That's our worst. Our biggest problem in America is racism, man. When Mike Tyson went to jail, when they tried to say he raped the girl, that same month, Tommy Morrison fought for the WBO heavyweight fight. It ain't go their way. He got beat, but it was supposed to be Tyson went to prison and we got a white champion. That's what they tried to do, but Ray Mercer put a hole to that shit. But people didn't catch it. America is fucked up with racism, man. It's terrible. So they want Loma to win, even though he's not from here. Our own people want Loma to win. They racist. It's racist, man. Come on, what else is it? I ain't scared to speak on that shit. That's people that I got a problem with speaking facts and truth. I don't turn my cheek when I see bullshit. Because I ain't scared about what other people might say or think. I speak the truth. If you go back and all of us feel like that. Go back and look at Aaron Pryor and Abuelo fight. Don't look at the fight. Look at the celebrities in the audience. Look at the celebrities in the audience. Racism, man. Shit was terrible, man. I don't just watch the fight. I watch the audience. So-called these celebrities. Man, I watch everybody's lips. Man, go look at these whole fights. The audience and read their lips. Some of y'all favorite celebrities, man. Racist and shit. It was 2 minutes to read their lips. I've been doing it for years, man. I just sick, man.
What would you have to say about that, Zab?
No, I mean, you got a good point. I mean, just that us as, Afro Americans, we make it look and seem so easy that we sidestep that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, shit just doesn't bother us. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, but then after a while, you get shit, and then you explode. Like Kenny's doing right now. I'm tired of this shit, man. Listen, I got something to say. Keep doing it, man. Keep it going.
So, what would you guys have to say in every boxer's career? They have to have that rematch in their career. Would you have to say that they in every fighter's career they have to have it?
Yeah,
Every fighter's career they have to have that one rematch.
Yeah, rematch?
Yeah.
Based on if you took a loss. It depends on the situation. You know? Right. like Floyd, he lost to Castillo. Remember? Floyd came right back to show people what he gonna do to Castillo. He lost Madonna. He came right back to show people what he gonna do to Madonna. You know what I'm saying? The Rand beat Ringling the first time. The gold medal, he come right back to show people what he can do. The man. You know, I think it's up to that. They not that rematch. I think rematches are great. It shows. I just think when they do the rematch and it go both ways. One time I win, one time you win, and they never do the rubber match. I don't like that. I think Tim Rockman and Lennox Lewis should do the rubber match. Should have been one more chance. One more fight. Because they both got to win over each other. You know? So is it safe to say you feel like all rematches should have a rubber match? If I win one and they win, you have a rubber match. A rubber match, okay? Yep. Have that rubber match.
What do you guys think about Turkey Al Sheik?
Man, I don't know about that one, man. I think he's dope. Like if he's taking over all the boxing now. Nah, it's like on the surface they like he's trying to make one boxing so that everybody can fight. So on the surface that sounds dope, but in reality that's not what's happening. Like you know, like everybody's going like, for example, if he buys out Golden Boy, you know that's gonna come with a caveat. Oh, you gotta put this person on place. So it's really gonna be the same thing. We just never gotta watch the fights that he's promised De La Hoya and the fights that he's promised about Baron. There's gonna be one person monopolizing. I don't like it, but like the way they're selling it, it sounds dope. This shit is like the streets. You do your thing over there, I'll do my thing over there, and then you got somebody coming in trying to take over our shit. It ain't gonna happen. Fact. I like it's the same platform. It's just a different business. You understand what I'm saying? Shit ain't happening. You got too many alpha males that want to make their own money. Shit ain't happening.
What would you have to say about that, champ?
You know what? The brother's coming over here. He has great plans that it seems to be coming over here to do it injustice to the sport, which he feels like is going to be injustice, and I help everybody. I mean, you know, I haven't seen the full layout of his blueprint of how he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, put the game out. So I can't really speak on it. I don't know. I don't know. Is it good or is it bad? Because it hasn't been demonstrated yet. Yet we have not seen. I mean, if it's the 5-on-5 thing, that I don't know. I don't know too much about that. I don't know. But I don't wanna like as a professional sport and boxing, the way I came up traditionally, it was like a you and your and it's not another teammate is fighting, so you know, on points and scores. So no, I don't know how that's gonna play out. It's gonna be a little weird and different at first. You know what I'm saying? People gonna look at it like what the hell's going on? Because we're used to a certain tradition of fighting. But if he can come and put something together that's gonna be dope, where you know what I'm saying, if I heard right, you know, health benefit, health insurance, taking care of the fighters after fighting and all that. If all of that's included and what he's really saying, then yes. I think he can make that happen, yeah. Yes, it's going to be a justice to what we got already. But if you can't do that and you're going to structure everything else and then leave that part out, then no, I think that we should leave it the same way. If that's the situation at hand.
What could be the damages in a negative way?
It could just be we change our sport, we change our rules, and we're not accommodated or we're not benefiting off the change. When traditional boxing has been going on forever, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing this forever, and it's been great. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, people. It's a system to this fight. You know, fighters. You know, you get the large amount of money and the large checks. Why? For you to put away and take care of yourself after boxing. You're giving all your money at one time. Now, there is no later, there is no tomorrow, there is no homeboy, no put away, none of that. Fighters don't believe that. You don't have that. You don't have none of that. If you don't do for yourself when it's your time and you up, we're gonna speak facts here, motherfuckers. If when you up, if you ain't putting away, later on you ain't gonna have. That's it. I tell fighters straight up. Don't let nobody gas you about we're gonna possibly put it. No, fuck all that. If you don't do for yourself now while you up and you doing great, it's not gonna be there later on. You know what I mean? You're gonna be a fighter out here. You're gonna have to go find a job. You're gonna have to start from scratch and start all over again. You know what I'm saying? Just that you'll start all over again with regular life, but you'll still have your superstar resume. Crazy.
Now, now watching like mostly all the Americans praise Inoue the way they do. Do you feel like he might go out his way to try to get a Tank fight?
Listen, man, Inoue have to. There's nothing else. There's nothing bigger for Inoue than for him to move up and fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Where else can he go to make the big name, to make the big noise, and make the big money? It's one way, and all roads lead to Tank. Plain and simple. So I commend Inoue for stepping up. That ain't no punk shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now, supposedly the young man his country takes care of him, so financially he's set and good. So, he's not doing it for the finance. You know what I'm saying? So if you're stepping up and you taking on this situation, please know what you're doing. Just don't try to step in and say, let me try out on legacy. It's a big step up. We see guys coming down in weight classes getting knocked out by him. So if somebody coming up in weight class, the possibility is very, 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 very healthy.
Because it seems to me with that fight, it's like, say, being undisputed at like 26 or getting a title at 30 probably don't mean anything really until actually getting a Tank Davis dub. You know what I mean? If he could win a Tank Davis, I think that means more than being undisputed in the next weight class. But my question to Kenny is, he weighed in at 133 pounds. What are the chances of Tank Davis moving down to 130 for that fight?
Well, they could meet at 33, 32. Now, how would that work with the titles, though? Because the titles, they want a certain weight class to be in so that they'll sanction their belts. Yeah, they had to be at 30 now. If it was for a belt. I don't think he was going to go off with the 35, Now, could Tank make 130? Yeah, I'm sure he can. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, on 33 so easy the other day, Right. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. That's dope. Anyway, where you at? You listening, my brother. Let's go. Get over to America. Let's make this happen. We want to see it. Yeah, come to the States.
Well, as far as a goal for you and for the team, do you like undisputed? Like, do you feel like that's something that you guys would want to accomplish?
It don't matter. Well, to me, in boxing, it's the most prestigious title in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Being undisputed champion of the world, because it signifies leadership in the king of the division. You know what I'm saying? It shows there's all these belts, but I got them all at one time, and it's just me. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I kind of like that look on fighters. You know what I mean? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Certain fighters deserve that look, like that. Right. But as long as you got that person's name under your belt, you can have them motherfuckers. Yeah. As long as you whipped his ass, I don't care how many belts he got. Yeah. He still can't physically beat me. You know what I'm saying? On paper. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whip his ass, hey, let him keep the belts. Whoever it might be. You know what, Coach? We want to ask you. So besides Gervonta Davis, tell me one of your other prospects that you got coming up. Because I know you're in the cooking. I know you cooking. Man, we got quite a few of them, man. DeMar Hilton. But who's the next guy? Who's the next Gervonta? I don't like to say somebody is next because all of them got potential. All of them have these strengths. Okay. I say all of them next. Okay. Whoever won. Okay. Well, who got the cause you know there's timelines in boxing. You can say, by October you gonna have it. By November you gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? Who's the next guy that's up on your resume that say he getting ready to come up and because of where he's at right now, he should be the next guy in line to just start gaining that start. You know what I'm saying? That I can't say because opportunity presents itself for different reasons at different times. Right. Somebody might have better numbers, but might be a weight class that wants this first. You know what I'm saying? I got you. That's why I never, because fighters, every gym I've been to over the years, the fighters catch feelings. They feel like you're talking, you favor this fighter more, or you're looking at this fighter more, and they catch feelings, man, and they start bickering in the gym with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. You know, all of them all, man, all of them got the same opportunities who wanted the most, you know? When the opportunities come, take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. What's up, y'all, man? Y'all stay safe. Okay, my brother. So we're gonna go because people are asking about Truck in the comment. What about Truck? What's next for Truck? Truck is training under Vito out of Jersey. I think he got a fight coming up on overtime next month. I ain't sure what the date is. Yeah, so Vito's his manager, but I think what's the guy that was training Charlo? One of the coaches that trained Charlo is training him right now. Not Derek James, but the other Charlo coach.
Yeah, you're talking about starts with an S.
Last I heard he was
Rodney Shields.
Rodney Shields. Yeah, I heard he was training Truck. So I wish him the best with his fight, up and coming fight. Shout out to my guy Rodney Shields. Yeah, you know, Rodney Shields used to train me. He used to be in my corner. Yeah. In fact, he was in my corner for my first 6 fights. Yeah, he was watching him back in the 80s when he was fighting. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Rodney was good. Out of Houston, that's my guy, Rodney Shields. Good guy. Yeah, he trained. Last I heard, he was training Truck. So I don't know exactly what they got planned, but I wish him the best.
What you think about Rodney Shields, Zab?
What do I think about Rodney?
Yeah.
I think Rodney's great. Rodney's good. Rodney came out, under the tutelage of Georgie Bent. You know, he was in the, he was in the gym. I got an opportunity of working in the gym with him and Georgie Bent side by side, and then shortly after that, Rodney Shields took over the Dubas camp. I remember Rodney Shields being the head trainer over there with Evander Holyfield, Mark Breland, Pernell Whitaker, Toro Gotti, a lot of guys. It was Rodney Shields and Roger Bloodworth. Those were the two head trainers over there that was taking care of all the fighters. And they took care of the likes of David Tua, Hasim Rahman, Andrew Vlada, myself, Fernando, Zaire Rahim, a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of respect for Rodney Shields, and I do believe in his teachings and how he teach and how he go about breaking down stuff. And definitely, if Truck is a southpaw, that's the man. He has a lot of experience with southpaws. He has a lot of experience with great southpaws, from the likes of Zab Judah to Pernell Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? So, Truck is definitely, he's definitely in the right hands if he's over there with Ronnie. Definitely. That's 100%. I stayed up in camp for about a week one time. Ronnie wasn't there though, but I stayed up about a week, maybe 2 weeks. I was up there with a fighter. But the whole camp was nice though. Mm-hmm. And like them little small ass beds he had up there though.
The Bears?
Yeah, little twin beds and shit. I had to go get a hotel somewhere else. They had beds? Well, like, yeah, you know, little dude had a little house with little beds in it and shit. When I was up there, that's what he had.
So let's talk about Bam Rodriguez this week coming up. He's fighting Estrada. What you guys think about that fight?
I don't know. I can't call that one.
That's a big fight.
Told me I wasn't really too much tuned in on that one.
That's a big fight for Bam Rodriguez. Real big fight. I was talking to Zab. I wanted to talk to you also about Leonard Ellaby not working with Floyd.
Yeah, I mean, listen, what can I say? I mean, people evolve and keep moving on and searching for higher and higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? You know, in Leonard Ellaby's defense, you know, Floyd Mayweather is a retired boxer. He got into the sport of boxing of being around professional great fighters, and you know, the guy that he came in the game with had a very long, luxurious, great, beautiful career. But now it seems like, you know, Floyd's career is over as a fighter. So, of course, what does Leonard want to do? He wants to stay in the game. So, of course, he get with the next hottest, best fighter in the game. You know what I mean? What can I say? So, I mean, I don't know. I don't see anything malicious at what he's doing, man. I mean, I don't know all that inside. You like me? I don't get into what's going on, but every man got a right to, you know, do what do. Yeah, the man, you know, I spoke to the man. He said, yo, I love boxing. I came in the game because I love boxing. I was with Floyd Mayweather. I had a long ride all the way up to the top. When Floyd was done, I want to stay in boxing. I'm going to search to be with the next biggest guy now. So I don't think that there's any kind of militia going on with Floyd and Leonard. You know, not that I've heard or seen. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Right.
And if so, they have a long history of great experiences in life. So I'm pretty sure one of those great experiences that they shared throughout their time is going to come back and pack them up and make them come back together. Trust me. It always happen that way. People get mad. People get mad for a second when you think about, especially we share greatness together. We share greatness. Right. The greatness is going to take over the little bullshit that we're going through right now. Exactly. You know what I mean? Right. So I think that, you know, in time going to heal everything. And that's it. I agree.
You know, I see that you have Sugar Shane Mosley. He's getting back in the ring. You know, when do you guys feel like, you know, it's enough? When is it enough for a fighter to, like, you know, hang up the gloves?
You think the dad is getting back in the ring? Wow. You know, that's crazy. I can see if he never retired and he was still active, he was doing good, and he was in position. But you can't disrespect the game, fuck around and get hurt. And I think the commission should stop that from happening, man. You know? Everything fine and dandy until something happened, then they want to holler as a black eye for the sport. You know, like Bernard Hopkins went till he was down there, 50? But he didn't do a bunch of retiring. He kept going and going and going. He ain't taking no breaks. That's different, you know? You can't stop and come back and stop and come. You're going to get hurt like that. You got these new young boys coming up, boys, shit. Boxing is dangerous, man. I retired one time. When I retired, I was done, and that was it. I never came back. I never played with it. I never said, yo. That's what Marvin Hagler did, right? Yeah, and that was my idol, so that's why I did what I did. I made sure when I was done, you never heard me pump fake. I'm done. It's over. I'm I'm done. Right. I ain't never come back again. You made your mind up. That's what's up. Yeah. Man. I mean, I wish him the best. I don't want them to get hurt, but dang. How old is he? He almost 50, right? Who? Shane Mosley.
Shane? Shane?
Is he older than Floyd?
Yeah, Shane gotta be.
I think Floyd 47, 48. I don't know. Hold up, we're gonna find out right now. Let's see. I think he's older than Floyd.
Now his son's fighting Daniel Jacobs.
Come on, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah?
Nah, I don't think so. Brooklyn got that easy work.
Easy work, huh? They're saying he's 52.
Damn. See, come on, man. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. You gotta. Who used to sing that? OG. I think you'll let it go. Looks like another head TKO. That's Oh yeah. My man, that's Marvin Gaye. No, it's Marvin Gaye, right? It might be Marvin Gaye. I think you'll let it go. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, help me out. Looks like a TKO, or that's Luther. One of them OGs come. Huh? Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah, my wife heard me from the room. Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy Pendergrass. Y'all let it go. Yeah, that's old. You better let it go. Right. First shot to Shane Mosley too. I just seen my guy. He was kicking in the Vegas. Yeah, Shane Mosley 52, huh? But he don't look it either. I give him that. Shout out to Shane Mosley. He don't look 52. But I don't think stepping in that ring is a good idea, guys. I don't do that. One thing about that ring, man, that's a young man's sport. And people that's been in there and been in that ring before understand exactly what I'm saying. That's a young man's sport. You know, because the requirements that it takes, you got to be a young guy to be able to deal with the trauma and all the things that go with it. You know what I mean? If you ain't ready to sacrifice your life the long way, then I don't think it's gonna really be good for you. Word, no joke. Yeah, I agree. It's tough, brother. It's tough. You gotta recover quick when you go down. You gotta jump up, you know. Hey, think about. See, people don't understand. Think about the punishment, because Coach, you in the gym every day. I'm pretty sure you don't see better gym sparring sessions than in the fucking fight. I know you don't see niggas get their ass handed to them, man. I did some shit over the years. I'm like, wow. I'm telling you, in the gym, people understand. So the torment that you put your body through in the gym is nothing compared to fight night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come in the gym. The fight should be easy. Should be easy. It should be, you know what I'm saying? But, people don't. And then God forbid you have like a all-out war, bang 'em, blood everywhere. That just adds up with the training camp. That's more fuel to the fire. Yeah. You're going to burn up faster. So that's just, yeah. That's just how it is, man. We see some shit in the gym, man. The gym was terrible. No joke, man.
Do you guys feel like it's harder to be a fighter in today's era, knowing that you have social media that can bring your mental status down as a fighter, or back in the day when you didn't have the internet by your side in the moment of your hands on your phone?
The internet messed the game up. Fighters want to they make their career out of a fun trip instead of training. Right. They want to go be with this fighter, be with that fighter. They fall in love with another man. Do your shit from home, do your shit from home. Years ago, you didn't have the internet. You trained at home. You made it with your depth. Then you go out and fight. You didn't know who you was fighting. You just fought him. You ain't had no footage on him or nothing. Now, I want to fight him. He's fought this dude. He's fought that dude. This shit crazy, man. Yeah, I think back in the days, there was anticipation that you didn't know what was coming with your opponent. So exactly. You train for everything. You train like you was fighting fucking Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Because you didn't know there wasn't all of this footage and study tapes and all this on fighters from the past. You know what I'm saying? Like I might see Zab. I might be fighting Zab, and I look at Zab on video. Oh shit, I got him, and now I'm lacking in training because I think God will go to the fight, and Zab fucked me up. You know what I mean? Fighters do that all the time. Right. Shit crazy, man. Right. Internet fucks the game up. Fighters wanna go. That shit. Let me tell you, man. On shoppers, on fuck on up too. You fight somebody just as sharp as you every time you spar. No, you ain't got a chance to work on nothing. Sometimes you get guys that's less caliber than you can work on blocking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got guys that want to go spar with champion because he's sharp. You got guys that's just as sharp as any champion, but you just don't know who they are. They be in the gym too. Just as sharp as the champion that you're going to work with. You want to go work with the champion because he's the champion. But this guy over here just as sharp as the champion. Right. You know? And then you got these guys at the top of the game, these promoters and trainers. They use that strategy just to pull you to their gym and they camp, and then they try to get you to stay in the camp. Turn you against your own team, your own coach. Right. You know? So fixing this bullshit. Remember back in the days, they used to send spies into other camps. Yep. Had them in, because they didn't have video footage. Now we have video footage, so we don't gotta send spies in. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They send somebody to the gym with their little nephew. I want to join my son, and they sit there for a few minutes and watch. And they ain't think about joining their son or nephew up. They want to come watch you work. Right. Take it back and tell, you know? Right. Should be crazy.
Shout out to Kiron Davis. Big win.
That's my guy. Why the nigga look different? That nigga look different every time he come over here. Every time he come over here, he look different. You know? I mean, I got something going on. That nigga look different every time he come up. It's like that. What up, my guy? What's going on with you, man?
We talking tactics and sparring tactics and moles and how the internet has changed completely from now till then, and just bringing the cameras and sparring and stuff like that.
I always have cameras in my sparring, but I've never released anything. I mean, it's always just for like what I want to do for what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Now, are you saving that? Are you saving it for your documentary later on in life? Or what? Well, obviously we got so much footage that if it ever was a point where I want to put together a documentary, I would have the footage. But like when it comes to like film, and I feel like in the gym, I feel like it's classy not to post that kind of stuff. I had footage of me knocking out world champions. I would never post it. You know what I'm saying? I would never post it. I don't feel like it's classy. I don't feel like it does anything for you. I feel like it's clout chasing. I'm like that tweener age. I'm like 1994. I'm 29, so I'm not that young age where I think everything is a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's classy to not post all that bullshit. I feel like what goes on in the gym, especially when you got guys cutting weight. You got guys cutting weight and they coming in, they sparring you. Or you coming in fresh. You got guys out on them. Yeah. You got guys. I might be training for a fight, so you might be the last guy that sparred me. So you might get out because you got the last 4 rounds. You know, I'm doing 15 rounds or something like that. You got guys that come in the ring, 30 pounds heavier because they walk around heavy, and you sparring, and you got to fight in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? They might get off on you. So I don't think that it's like classy to post sparring, and I don't think it matters. I think the only thing that matters is the day of the fight. As you can see, like with Frank Martin and Tank, the spar might have been competitive. It might have. But with the fight, you see what happened, because when the guys weigh in and they do the job completely to the end, and when they got to put the weight back on, and when they got to learn it correctly, when at the end of the day, you're going to see who really put the real work in. You know what I mean? Who really does it correctly. And I think that I think that's what really matters. That to say that. What about the lights? Do you believe in the lights? They getting caught up in the hype of the fight and the lights. And I mean, if you live for that, then I understand if you want. Do you think Frank got caught up in that? He might not admit it, but I don't think Frank would have won that fight no matter what. I told you that. When we talk, I said that I think Frank was a good fighter, and I think that he's talented, but Tank just know a little bit too much. Every time you watch Tank, he just seemed like he's a little bit ahead of what the guys is going, with the opponent is doing. You know what I mean? And that's always the case. And until proven wrong, I mean, you got to go with Tank. I mean, I never bet against Tank because as you see, every time we say you gonna do something, you're gonna do it. And plus, Tank from Baltimore, I'm from Delaware, Philly area. I can't go against Tank. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Gotcha. You definitely gotta know how to feel the energy of the audience, the noise that the audience make. You know when they screaming, they either screaming because you get hit or you hitting your opponent. You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. In that fight, Frank had moments, but he was fighting like a cat. You know, a cat fight real hard to get you off of. What kind of cat? Like Chinese? One of the biggest mistakes he was making. Was he Chinese cat? He was one of them cats where like even the left hands he was laying because he ran some good left hands. He just wasn't sitting down like how he used to sit down. If you want to hurt somebody significantly, you got to sit down a little bit more. If that's the game plan to stop somebody from coming forward. He knew if he sat still a split second too long, anything can happen. You know exactly. You know what's crazy? If he had a little more confidence in his chin, he might have lasted longer. When you're nervous like that, and you're so scary like that, as soon as you make a mistake, you already knocking yourself out. You know, he closing his eyes when he get hit. You don't know when he get hit. He looking up and seeing if he okay. He looking in the crowd. You know, I think that he was confident in his ability to take Tank's punch. That might have been due to the sparring, but I don't think he was confident in his ability to take Tank's punch because he was every time he got hit, he was looking at the stars, backing up, looking at like trying to see if he was okay. And he was doing good because I think Frank is a talented fighter. He was doing good, but doing good ain't gonna win you a fight. What's gonna win you a fight? What's gonna win you a fight is being confident in your game plan. And at no point did Tank didn't look confident in what he was trying to do. And that was trying to get him in the deep waters, break him down, and land his favorite punch. Mm-hmm. He landed left hand. You know, that was fun, man. Tank was having fun, relaxing. Crazy. And I heard on the talk like, yeah, he was marked up. The nigga light skin. My son light skin. I don't want to hear that shit. A lot of people thought he was swollen, but he was just turned red, and he looked swollen. He's scared. Man, I don't want to hear that. My son light skin. I don't want to hear that. You gonna get when you get hit and you light skin, it's gonna turn colors. It's turn red. It's this boxing. You're going to get touched. But I don't think that anything that he hit of Tank went really surprised Tank. I think a couple moments where Tank was kind of like, okay, I see, I understand. And when it got to deep waters and Tank started turning on, and he turned into a little punk. I don't want to say it like that because I respect all fighters, but he kind of shelled up and like he was getting real low and was trying to get out. I think at times he was over defensive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think defense was good, but he was over defensive. Yeah, 100%. Hands win fights, Yeah, 100%, coach. I think that at some moments he should have sat down and if he wanted to win the fight, he should have risked it and he should have got off the ropes. But y'all can't say that. Y'all don't know what that man was feeling. That man was feeling some shit. That's true. Yeah, but Zab, that's true. In a fight, you gonna feel something, but what makes a champion is you going against that feeling. But that's why I say, like I said before, that was his first time in them lights. He was in there with a dog. He was in there with a killer, and he was like, "Oh shit!" Like all that shit hit him at the same time. Listen. If Tank at the same time, I fight at middleweight, right? If Tank was 160, you gotta pay me a lot of money to get that nigga. That motherfucker punch, he got God-given ability. He got God-given punching power, and he's different, and you can tell. And I think that everybody around the division is starting to be able to see and tell. I don't think that is a secret anymore. And you know what? The craziest thing about it is, and every time I watch your fight, I say the same thing. When I was young, me and Tank are the same age. We actually share the same birthday. So every time Premier Boxing put up the joint, it always put us together. So, but Hassan Robin got the same birthday. Yeah, Hassan Robin birthday the same. Oh, really? Okay, wow. Okay, yeah. So we all got the same birthday. So we posted at the same time, but we also share the same last name. So I always gotta hear the same questions. But what's crazy is when I seen Tank fight for the first time, I was 11 years old, and we was up there at the Upton boxing gym, and they had one of them fights up there, and I fought up there, and I had won, but he fought, and he was one of the last fights, and I seen him fight, and me and my boy watched him fight. I said he was gonna be world champion. The electricness that he has right now is the same electricness that he had when he was 11 years old. How old was he? He was about 11 years old, and every punch was a power punch, and every punch that he threw had bad intentions. I'm like, I haven't seen that like this before. You know, at this age, you know what I mean. I was a really good amateur. I was 91-9. I was a really good amateur. I won 3 national championships. I was Olympic alternate. I was really good. But to watch him, well, I knew that he was going to be really good. So nothing that he's doing right now is even unexpected. I think everybody around that time knew that he was going to be really good. You know what I mean? And I'm proud. I'm proud to see. I'm proud to see the things that he's doing, man. And the things that he's doing is really special. I hate when people try to take away from the credits and he ain't fighting nobody, all that stuff like that. That man's he's doing great things. Like nobody is doing things at the level that he's doing. It's getting knockouts. Like he's getting knockouts against top level guys. Like that shit is not easy. You know, it ain't easy. Yeah, and I know that game to get the knockouts at the top level that he's getting knockouts in, and to be able to control what he's doing, man, that boy is amazing. You know what I mean? I hate people take credit from him. You know what I mean? Young black man came from nothing. You feel me? The same place that I came from nothing. I ain't had nothing. I'm from nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he built and he's able to maintain. He got a little trouble. You see him maturing and getting better and getting smarter. Man, that shit's amazing, bro. I think one thing, Coach. So, Coach, question. I know you probably gonna have his head on this question, but do the ambulance come pick them up, or do y'all send them to Uber? No, for real. I'm just saying. I used to be in there. I know how it goes. Do the Uber take them there, or do the ambulance come to the gym and get them? I've seen the ambulance pull up at our gym a few times. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. That's just the shit I want to talk about on before champ. That's what I want to talk about. Not just with Tank, with other fighters too. Look, Tank got more knockouts than he have on his record. Not just in our gym, just traveling around different gyms. Yeah. He got more knockouts shit that people haven't seen. Okay. You know? Okay.
So
the best knockouts is in the gym. I've seen some of the best knockouts in the gym. With the 16 ounces on and the headgear, I've seen some of the best knockouts. So who get more work? He was knocked out standing up. I want to see standing up. Who get more work, the Uber or the ambulance? Ambulance. They going straight to, and they got to pay the bill. If the ambulance, if you get an ambulance ride, we know you gotta pay the bill. But it was like that. If you get an ambulance in New York City, you might as well get an Uber because the shit gonna take forever. Oh shit! You know the ambulance taking forever. You're gonna die. As kids, you had an ambulance pull up every week. Take it to my guys. Oh man, that's crazy.
how many kids quit the Upton gym after sparring Tank?
Oh shit! You know, boxing ain't for everybody, man. You know, really not.
Did he make it a shorter career for most of the guys?
I think all of them have good turnovers. You know, everybody good till they spar. Sometimes you guys if the gym get overpopulated, you might have a sparring test for a whole week, and then the shit is thin out. You know, the ones that really wanted to come back. No, do you guys do you make the guys sign waivers? Like, like if you die, it's not our fault. No, I think you gotta realize like these guys that's in the gym too. Like it be some talented guys that you never hear about because they got some trouble. It was a guy that I fought. His name was, and I don't know if you know him, Coach. Ronald Gibbs. You remember him? Yes, man. He was sad, man, and it hurt me bad. Him and Tank used to work, man. Me and fought. Yeah. And this was one of my first losses, and he beat me, and it was like close. It was like split decision or something like that. And I remember he was a cool guy. He was talented. A lot of guys that come through the gyms, especially these urban areas, they don't make it out. You know, some of the talented guys, you know, they get killed, jail, and when something happens, you know what I mean? Like talking about like some talented guys. I mean, guys with the quickest hands and the strongest power punches that you will ever see. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. Like, I don't want to bring some lights. We got 100 people on here. And I know you're going to post it. I want to bring some lights to that. Like, if we could clean up a little bit in our neighborhoods and we could get a little more back, we can get a little more champions out of here. I'm telling you, we better than Mexico. We better than the Kazakhstan. We better than everybody. The guys that come out of the hood, man, I'm telling you, we be talented. And I lost a guy from my gym, man. He was so freaking talented, but you will not even like understand how good he was. He could beat everybody up, and he was killed. So, you know, I definitely think that's a big deal. Like the urban areas bring the best fighters because we've been through so much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of talent, man.
What would you have to say about that?
He was supposed to tie pro a few months. Bro, he was good. He was long. He was rangy. He had power. He had quickness. I remember him vividly. You know what I mean? Because a lot of guys couldn't fuck with me back then. He was good. You know, yeah, he was a good fighter. Yeah. He was killed in 2011. Yeah.
What would you have to say about that, champ?
No, definitely they speak a bit quiet, man. I got a lot of fallen soldiers that, you know, come from my gym, my hood, that had hands that, you know, that never got a chance to blossom out their career. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand. I can definitely relate to what they're saying. Definitely, I'm just saying, thinking about a couple of different guys that was nice, but they didn't get a chance to make.
Speaking of fallen soldiers, Canelo Alvarez will be fighting Edgar Berlanga. So talk to me.
When is
that? They're setting it up, man. What do you think about that?
Who's he fighting?
Berlanga's gonna be fighting Canelo.
Oh my goodness. Look like this.
You been in there with Canelo. Did they let you film? Did they let you film in there?
I'm gonna call Canelo up. I'm gonna team up. I'm gonna go out there and get some little bit of work because I got a little bit of time before my next fight, and go up there and go help him for good Berlanga. But Berlanga shouldn't be a problem at all.
Is this
for me, I'm loyal to the borough. Y'all know that. I'm loyal to the borough. Die by the boroughs. Die by the borough. I got Brooklyn on my back. No lie, like literally. And you know, I gotta ride with my guy, man. Let's go. Listen. I think that Berlanga got some talent, but I don't think that is world class talent. I think that that's gonna be too much for him. And he gonna make some money. He got to punch his ass. Barely that. Cause you try to put it. No, I don't care. Canelo gonna beat him, but you got to punch his chance to land something. I'm gonna say this. Upset the world. We had one Brooklyn guy, Danny Jacobs, give him some hiccups. Now he going at Brooklyn again. Yeah. This might be the one. I'm just saying, every generation gets better and better in Brooklyn. I'm happy I'm more here. That man got no chance. I don't know. I'm going. Let's go. I like no chance. That man got no chance. Let's go. Puerto Rico, what you got?
Listen.
The president of Puerto Rico is about to talk. Cut the station. Talk.
Belenga has
Maybe I'm saying too much.
the chance Belenga has is like the Knicks winning the NBA. The whole thing. It's like if the Brooklyn Nets won the chip. Like it's not,
Not too much on the Knicks. Hold up. I've never heard him go against Puerto Rico. I've never heard this. I've never heard this before. I've never heard this. What y'all think about David Morrell? I think he's really good. I think he's good, but he should stay away from David Benavidez. How about that? But I wonder why I haven't fought in so long. What's that? He just fought. I said I think he's very good, but he should stay away from David Benavidez. I mean, that's the fight he should get. He went up to 75 though, Benavidez. Okay, so they out of. No, I think that David will go down for Canelo. Yeah, Benavidez would go down. I'm talking about David Morrell. What do you think about him? I just saying he's a very great fighter. I like him, but I just don't think that he should be. Because I know that I watched him. He's chasing David Benavidez, and I don't think that's a good fight. I think David Morrell is good. We can't see how good he is. We haven't seen him fight enough. I think he's really good. He's long and strong. He got fast. He got good power. I just haven't seen him that much. It's hard to tell. That's a great fight. David Morrell and Boo Boo. David Morrell. That's a good fight. Yeah. I like the fight. That's a good fight. Because you can see where David is at. You know what I mean? He looks the part, but I just don't know him enough. And Boo Boo still strong. He got a lot of fight left for him. A lot of fight left for him. Young, strong. That's a good fight for him, yo. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm gonna be on his phone tomorrow. Let's go, champ. Let's get it. He got a lot of money to make. They leave him on the table. He got to keep fighting. Right. Somebody said Benavidez has a problem with slick fighters. I don't know about that. He shows a different kind of force. I mean, I've been in the ring with Benavidez. I think that was underestimated about him in his timing. Timing is really good. I don't think that he's that big power puncher. I don't know if it's. I don't think he's a big power puncher, and I don't know if it's because it's my chin or to me he doesn't feel like a big power puncher. I fought his punches, but he's quick and his timing is good and he don't stop. So wait, y'all sparred? No, we fought.
You fought in a real fight.
Why didn't you say shit? So Zab, look, they gave me 16-day notice when Uzitaki popped 30 for steroids. They give me 16-day notice. I got in a ring with him. We won the fights to the year 2021. But and I was out of shape when I fought him. But from what I feel, you telling me right now, the monster David Benavidez don't have the power that people think he has? I don't know what people think, but I'm telling you that that he's been showing. I don't think that his power is one knockout punch power. Is that's disrespectful? Like, you feel me? I don't think that's one knockout punch power. He has good accumulative punching power, and I don't think that he punches tough. He's just not one punch knock you out kind of guy. How many rounds y'all went? We went seven. I think when I was fighting back, my coach knew that I couldn't fight because I was in his shape. I came from the club when I heard them when they wait. I was coming from the club when they told me that you could fight Benavidez. I said, all right. I said, how much money they give me? Well, give me more, and they gave me money, and I fought him. And I fought him, and we was one of the fights of the year that 2021. What you mean you was coming from the club? What you? I was leaving the club. A nightclub. You did some club back in the days, Zad. Okay, no. I ain't know what you talking about. You mean nightclub? I was leaving the club where the bottles be at. Okay. And I was leaving, and I got a call from my coach. He said, "Fight Benavidez." How much time did you have to prepare? 16 days. So they call you. You was leaving the nightclub. So they called you on 16 days. So 15 days later, you fought David Benavidez. I lost the weight, and I got in the ring. And then go watch that fight. Pull it up. Go watch that fight.
He was burning off the tequila in the 15th day. He had tequila in his stomach.
Watch as soon as I get off the phone. Yeah, I want to watch it too. So you saying basically without the Don Julio, you would have did better. I think that if I had a real camp, an 8-week, 9-week camp, to train for Dave Benavidez, the outcome would have been totally 100% different. 100%. Were there cigarettes and marijuana involved? I don't smoke cigarettes and I don't smoke weed. Okay. I'm just saying so. Okay. I was in shape. I had a lot of weight. It was a weight cut in camp, and I lost weight in 15 days. And I fought. How many days you think you ran out of the 15 days? Did you run all 15 days? I ran every 15 days because I had to, or I wasn't going to make the weight. Wow. All the way up until the weigh-in. We learning something new, guys. Something new here. So
I knew this.
And they knew that. They knew that when they took the fight, and but it turned out to be one of the fan favorite fights. And it was a good back and forth fight. My coach, he knew that I was giving so much. He pulled me, and I was mad at him at first, but I understood what he was doing. He was preserving me, which you know what I mean. It's good. You know, I'm at the point where I'm at today. I'm number one in the WBA. I'm at the point where I'm fighting for a world title like in the next fight or two. So it was a good decision by my coach, and I trust him. But in that fight, I was in a position where I was taking an opportunity, and I did what I had to do. Was that your first last minute call fight? And that was my first. That was the first time I had to do something like that. That was last match. Last match, something like that. So I knew that if I did good enough, that I was going to bring myself out of a situation. Nothing in my career has been easy. The road so we always hear about the glamorous roads where guys, they come up the rankings and they get all the good fights, and they're able to walked into a situation where they become champion, and then they could defend a title, and they can slowly build up. For me, and from a lot of these fighters, we got to fight our way into a position. We got to take fights in situations where we want to take them. I fought Anthony Durrell, in less than like 4 weeks notice. Anthony Durrell beat Durrell. Watch the fight. Me, Kiron Davis versus Anthony Durrell. I beat Anthony Durrell. They gave me a draw. I had to take the draw. I moved up in weight class to fighting. I don't fight at 168. Moved up in weight to fighting, and they gave me a draw. Back to the drawing board. I had to work my way back up. I beat a couple guys. They called me for Benavidez, 16-day notice. I take the opportunity. I show a good showing. My name is out there, and I got to work my way back up. I took a loss. Work my way back up. So I got to fight a 16-0 prospect of the year, number one in the world, contender, Elijah Garcia, 10-1 underdog. I beat him last week on the Tank undercard, and the judge still tried to steal it from me. I finally get my victory. So now we really want to do. So like for a lot of fighters, as talented as we are, sometimes we gotta go to the hard road, and that's not wrong with that. You know what I mean? And I love all the scratches and the bruises and you know what I mean. A lot of guys we gotta go through that, but you know what I'm saying. Tell me this, Kiron, right? Out of all that you've been through and all that you went through, what did you learn from all this? To stay focused, to stay in the gym, always be ready. I've learned to embrace every moment. You know what I mean? Take every moment in and learn from it. The mistakes that I've made in my career, because even though we can say 16-day notice, well, what you doing 16 days not ready for, you know what I mean, at least a little bit ready for the fight. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, being a little more prepared in between fights. Taking it a little more seriously. all them things that you go through. You know, as a person growing up, I'm 29 years old now, but you know, growing up, you know, as soon as I made a little bit of money, my first thing I did, I went to the club and threw a bunch of money at strippers. You know what I'm saying? Like learning disciplines and learning the attitude that you have to be a world champion. And that's not always easy. And I'm still not even there yet. You know what I'm saying? But to get closer and closer to the goal and understanding that, you know, to be adversity, you gotta be great. And that's not just in the ring, that's outside the ring. Ron was in the club like Mills. He's like, all I want for my birthday is a big booty house. On God. All I want for my birthday. I didn't know. For my birthday is a big booty house. Oh yeah, me and Boots worked a lot of times. So when I was pro, I was like 10-0. I had Boots in my camp. He was still amateur. You know, now he working and I helped him for some fights coming up too. So that's my boy though. Man, he's next. If anybody next, man, that boy is next. Real humble guy, man. Real humble. I'm proud of him, man. He's different too, man. He's different. His work ethic is different. His talent level is different. He's gotten better and better and doesn't stop getting better. And I'm proud of him too.
What do you think about my bad, coach? What were you saying?
No, I was saying that's what's up.
What do you guys think about him fighting David Avanesian? I mean, I know that you put that Terrence Crawford and David Avanesian fight. What do you think about Boots and him?
I think it's a good fight for Boots. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, he wanted the Crawford fight so bad, but now is the opportunity to show the world what you can do with the same type of opponent that Crawford fought with. You know what I'm saying? That dude don't last 5 rounds. That dude don't last 5 rounds. He don't last 5 rounds. 5 rounds? How many rounds did Crawford knock him out in? 9?
It was late.
I got him knocking him out too. You got him in 5 rounds. Watch. I'm gonna be there. 5 rounds. That's July the 9th, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 13. Where's that gonna be at? Where? It's in Philly, right? Yeah, Philly. It's in Philly.
Where the Sixers play, right?
Yeah.
What's that? State Farm?
Yeah.
Right. What you think, Coach, about on that fight?
I think Boots will knock him out in the first half of the fight. He'll knock him out.
What is this like a just? Now, is that like? Do you expect the tickets to be very expensive for a fight like this in the West Fargo?
It's West Fargo.
Do you feel like it'll be expensive, those tickets?
I'm thinking it'll be $150-$300. Gotta be. I think that we might even need some 500 ring sides. Yeah, ring side. Yeah. I think that is going to do well. You can't compare him to a Tank. Yeah, summertime. I don't think that is fair. You know what I'm saying? But the city is behind him. I think it's going to do well. But it's going to take some time. You know what I mean? You got to get some more. He got to get some more wing behind him. I think that Tank had the luxury of fighting on like bigger cards, especially fighting under like Floyd for a little bit. I think that helped. And then the knockouts that he got, but you know, he got knockouts too. But I think with Tank, it was the anticipation of what he was doing from the amateurs, and as a young kid growing up, everybody that seen him always had like those whoa. I remember Hakeem Rockman used to always call me like, "Yo, shorty, it's a little kid in Baltimore. This is gonna remind me." Man, he was busy. Shout out amateur shows, man. You have his last amateur fight was 2,700 people and another 2,000 trying to get in the door. That's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that is different. I agree with that, but
that's a force.
Tank got people coming to the fights that don't ever watch boxing. And that's because it's popularity.
But not as an amateur.
He's dating these influencers. You know, he's in the game. You know what I mean? It helps. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with boxing, but it does help. You know what I'm saying?
But at the amateur level, that's just skill.
Yeah, but no, that's just skill. But that's us boxing fans. That's what I was talking about earlier when I was so impressed by it. But I'm not the one that's going to make his tickets be, $2,000, $3,000 at the ringside. What's making them tickets so high is the people that don't even watch boxing. They come there because, Dad, I need tickets to Javante because he's the hottest thing out. And I think that comes last year. It was polarizing star like pop culture, and the car. See, I don't know how much it costs. I can't count my tickets, but I was looking at one of my daughter tickets. Look, my daughter tickets from years ago. Stubs at $10,000. See, and they paying that though. They paying that though because it's the biggest event. When he fights, it's like a mini Super Bowl, Yeah, it's a mini Super Bowl. The anticipation of knockouts. Everybody likes knockouts. People love the knockout game. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, Boots get you them knockouts too, but he's just not there in his career yet, where he has made a move, pop culture wise, that will give him that popularity. And I don't know if he's exposure. Yeah. I don't know if he's a crazy dad or maybe he date a Kardashian. You feel me? But sometimes you need a little crossover. And I think that he worked with Eddie Hearn right now, right? So I'm pretty sure they're working on something that's going. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say he was a date a Kardashian? You know that can't help. That can only help. Said date a Kardashian. Date a Kardashian. I like that. Let's be realistic. You gotta do a little bit. Keys to success. Date a Kardashian. That's crazy. You got to be a little realistic because you know what I mean. Nowadays, the popularity, as good as these guys are, it comes from certain other areas of entertainment. So dating a Kardashian, I don't think that could hurt. Unless it's distracting.
You still gonna have to get the knockout though.
They got the miles on woman to update that. But hold up, coach. They got Kardashian being born every day now. New ones growing up. It's never gonna stop. Nah, I got too many miles on him, man. She might not be Kardashian today.
So, what I want to ask.
When I do it, no. It ain't worth that for me.
I don't know. I think you backtracking.
I'm playing devil advocate.
Yeah.
I can see you dating Chloe too. You fighting Chloe, guys. She gets fat, my guy. She gets fat too much.
He don't play with him. He'll go with the mom. He don't care.
So look, she got 310,000 pounds on her. She go, but hey, Ancho. Miss Chris, word.
So, coach, when you if you had to give fighters that enter in the top 20 advice, as far as like getting the best quality of work to get to that.
You like Tristan Thompson. Niggas that come around like Tristan Thompson. Who said that?
In the comments.
Cut it out, work. Cut
it out. In the comments here, they said, Mill City Boxer, can you ask Coach who makes sure Tank isn't overtrained?
Overtrained?
Yeah. Yeah, like, is there anybody that...
No, we can tell when he's peaking, he might take a day off or we might lighten up on something and go hard with something else. You know what I'm saying? ain't gonna say complain, but if something is sore or something, we might slack up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Does he call it quits? Does he have the? Because sometimes with smart fighters, they know how to like train smart. Like, does he call it quits, or do you guys have to call it quits for him?
No, he won't call it. Sometimes he won't even know. We'll just come together and say, let's do this today. But he'll never know why we doing it, you know? So is Tank one of those fighters that call you maybe 1 o'clock in the morning and say, "Yo, coach, you know, I got the urge, but now I can't go to sleep. I need to work out." Is he one of those guys? He don't do it all the time, but a few times we work late. Okay. You know, especially when it's like close to fight time, we'll work later in the evening. Okay. Question. Another thing. We're gonna change the topic a little bit. AB. Talk to me, coach. AB. What's up with AB? That's my guy. Listen. AB, the fight he just had with Don King, when he got knocked down in the first round, he fractured his elbow and tore something up in his shoulders. That's why if you go back and watch the fight, he was just on all left hand. Just his jab, his work. Everybody said throw the right hand. He tried, but he couldn't. But that particular fight, he would have let his hands go like never before, but he couldn't. So now everybody think, oh, he still ain't let his hands go. But if you go back and listen in the corner, he said, I can't. He thought it was his hand, but until he went to the doctor and realized he fractured his elbow and tore something up here. So I would say he got some more fight left in him. A lot more fight. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Because go back and watch the fight. He met left hand. He was going left hand crazy. But nobody really knew why he didn't throw the right hand. But that's I kept saying that, man. You know, yeah. I love AB. That's my little bro, for real. Yeah. Good guy, man. Just kept saying, I was sitting there, and I was like, why is he not throwing the combinations? He was in shape, man. I know, I seen him. I seen him with his right hand. But he, AB, changed his clothes. They took him straight to the hospital. AB is a big bro. When I was 19, I went to his camp. I think I was like maybe 19, 20. He trained for Sean Porter, and I helped him get ready. That man, he worked hard. You know what I mean? It's a lot of games. But that man worked hard. He's a good person in the head. You know, he worked. So if AB can stay in shape a little bit more in between fights, he still gonna be a problem. Yeah. What's next for him, coach? We need to see him back. It's the in between place. He gotta heal first and then back in the gym. And we'll see who's next. Did he break something, or did he fractured his elbow and tore something up in his shoulder? Yeah.
And Blair knocked his teeth out of his mouth too.
Come on, stop. He's trying to be messy. I know what he's doing. He's trying to be messy. No. You know,
it's the truth,
right? It ain't like he knocked a tooth out with a root, but sometimes the veneers just chip on you.
Oh, he had veneers.
Yeah. He ain't knock a whole root or no shit out like that, you know. Like Tank did. I ain't gonna say no name. Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about too.
You better know.
Huh?
No, I ain't gonna say no name.
See, you trying to be messy. You see, you try to tell me I'm messy.
A lot of shit goes on behind them closed doors. Jokers be flagged up. We'll see. You being a little messy. He knocked his real teeth. He knocked out his veneers.
Something was on the floor.
No. Stop it, Mills. That's the homie. Hey, busy. Come on, stop it. No, he don't hit that. We don't do that. AB show us love, though. We don't do that. Yeah. That's my man, AB. Funny as shit. Mills like Cobbs, though. He like Blair. Blair is boy. You like Blair? Blair my boy too. Blair
I like Blair. I like Blair, but if I had a choice to hang out with somebody, it would definitely be AB.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I would love to. Well, I don't know. Blair's a funny motherfucker though. I ain't gonna fight. Blair crazy. He's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. He's not a bad guy, man. He's a good guy. I think Blair is he know what he's doing. You know, it's calculated. He know what he's doing. I know Blair. And when I say I know Blair, I've been in amateur national tournaments with Blair, and I've been in the gym with Blair. He used to train with Bremer in his first 4 or 5 fights. Oh yeah, I know.
He told us. Yeah.
I know Blair. Where is he from?
Philly.
Blair from Philly?
Yeah. I can't hear you, Kiron.
Hear me? Hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. You wouldn't think he's from.
No, you know. So yeah, he's from Philly, Blair.
Yeah, he is. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Yeah. That was the situation, but I like to see AB come back. He looked like he was motivated. He got a lot of that weight off.
Who do we say we want to see AB with next? We just see somebody fight. I would love to see a rematch. I would love to see a rematch on
that. He's saying rematch. You wanted to see Rolly.
A Rolly.
What do you think about that?
I say the Rolly and AB fight would be good. AB beat the shit out of Rolly. That's the fight we need to see. That's the fight. That's the fight. Rolly allergic to left hooks, man. That's the fight. And AB got a mean counter left hook. You know? That's the fight right there. The Rolly fight. And
you think that's a good comeback fight?
Yeah, that'd be a good fight for him. Yeah. The Rolly then take the Blair Cox fight right after that. That's what I suggest. That would be fire. That's a good one. Them 2 fights can bring Adrien Broner back to where he needs to be sitting at again. Top of the water. 100%. That's a good one. I'm gonna run that past. He might be watching though. I'm gonna say something to him now. Yeah, AB fight watching. Shout out to AB. It's my guy. Pull him together, champ. Let's go get him.
Yeah.
People say Rolly. Nah, Rolly can't beat AB. Nah, I don't think so. No.
He's not. No, he doesn't have the skills.
I'm talking about in shape, solid AB. They ain't gonna beat him. No way. They ain't gonna beat him. They ain't gonna beat him. No way.
Yeah.
What you think about that, Karan? AB and Rolly.
It's a good fight for AB.
It's a good fight for AB. See, that's a good fight. It's a good fight because Rolly gonna think that he gonna win. Really, and, you know, it's all about confidence in boxing. He gonna really think he can win, and he gonna think he can knock Broner out. And I think that AB gonna come in there arrogant because he's like, man, Rolly can't really fight like that. I think that's a really good fight. I think that's a 50-50 fight. All given, you know, because of youth, not because of talent though. Because AB. Listen, and AB prime, bro. AB was as good as anybody. Yes, sir. But I think because of age, I would make it a 50-50 fight. But yeah, but I think that even the age, he's not old yet. He ain't like old trash. He ain't old. Niggas winning the title. I think if AB stayed in shape in between the fights, I think that it would make his career last a little longer. You know, I think getting a little heavy, getting too heavy, and trying to make the weight, it takes a little bit from you.
Yeah.
Trying to perform. But if he can stay a little bit, because he's already in shape now, because he just fought. If he can stay in shape, and then he can fight Rolly. I think he'll beat Rolly. But I think Rolly confidence is low after some back-to-back losses. And trust me, and the only reason I'm saying that because I know how it feels going into a fat camp. You know, like it ain't easy trying to lose a weight and still focus on the fight. Like you more focused on the weight than the fight. You know. Wait a minute, what you called it? A weight camp. Fat camp. You called it a fat camp. It's a fat camp. It's like niggas said fat camp. Actually, the fat camp. Train. He only had to concentrate the first week. It started falling off of him. Yeah. It's like he didn't have to concentrate on the way. He was working, doing what we do. shit just come off easy.
Yeah, easy. It's some last little bit of pounds, so it's like the
he was so surprised the way the shit was coming off. He started taking pictures in the mirror. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's how you know. That's how you know a fighter. It started like the way they look because they start taking their shirt off.
Yeah, he was having fun, man.
Us boxers, we don't take our shirt off unless we feeling good.
Yeah, he was having fun.
Yeah, that's good to see, man. He a good person, man. I'm glad to see that he had a camp like that.
What's your coach? I want to ask you, what's your relationship with Kevin Cunningham? Shit. I met him for the first time when he worked with Tank that one fight. I mean, we're not saying we speak, but just about. I'm not like spend time with him, ate with him or nothing like that. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. Well, he treat me nice. You hear things, but I never had a problem with him.
Yeah, Kev, I like Kev.
I never had a problem with him. I like Kev too. Kev's cool.
Kev always speaks highly of you, Zab. Anytime I've been around Kev, he always speak about how hard he had to train on Corey Spinks to beat you, and how you came back and the resilience that you had that second fight. He always talk about it and always speak highly of your character, and we are speaking. So, before I even met you, Zab, I already thought good things about you because he told me something good about you.
Hey, let me tell you a funny story about Kevin, right? So when I went, the first fight, me and Kevin was with Corey, me and Kevin, we got into it, just over his camps and all that. So the second fight, I went to his hometown. Second time, I found out when I get to St. Louis that Kevin Cunningham was a police officer in St. Louis. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to the police to fight the fighter, fight the state, and fight the police. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be crazy. I heard he was a cop. I wasn't sure.
Nah, they said Kev used to put niggas away.
What? Nigga, and I heard they said he was a no joke cop. No joke.
He said that he one of them officers that when he pull up on you, you better get it together. Like he was one of them.
You better have your seatbelt on.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Yeah. I can see that because the way he act now is still the same way. Like when you go to Kev camp, if you ain't doing the shit he wanted you to do, you can roll. You feel me? That's the way he rolled. Do the shit that you want him to do, or you gotta go. I helped him Eric Lubin out for some camps, and I've been around Kev, man. Kev is like that, man. He like man, if you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, you can go. So I know he was no nonsense guy. He's a good guy.
Pull it over. You was doing 37 and a 35. Pull it over. You're going to jail.
Let's go. Let's go.
You was doing 37 and a 35.
Kev a good guy. Kev a good guy, man. He militant, but man, he a good guy. He mean well.
Yeah, he mean well. Good guy. Yeah, I went out with Kevin a couple times. He had a couple world champions that people don't know that me and Kevin fought against. Teron Millette was one of his other IBF. I beat Teron Millette. I beat Corey Spinks. That was the other world champion. You know what I'm saying? So me and Kevin, we kind of had a couple times. You know what I'm saying? He had the other kid too, 140. He had a brother that went to prison.
He had Devin Alexander.
Yeah, Devin Alexander. Yeah. I never got to fight Devin though. Yeah.
He's like, I never got to fight Devin.
Kevin Cunningham, he's a good guy, man. But when I had to go to the loo, I definitely was. That had us spooked for a second. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what? Who? What? Oh my God! What the hell we gonna do now? That's crazy. Word. He had everybody on standby. Word. On standby. Coach, you already know we from the town. You know how we like this. Antennas is up. We like, yo, head on a swivel. We ain't taking no chances. Word. That's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Fellas, closing arguments before we leave.
Nah, love hate, man. Love hate.
hold on. What's the John? What's that? What's the debate?
No, we wasn't having a debate.
No, it was a debate. You saying closing arguments. You about to sign off.
We signing off.
Saying last statement. I said love over hate. Close the argument. I thought I didn't know who was arguing. I didn't know who was arguing. Hell on the
closing statements. Closing statements.
Here we go. Closing statements on before champ show. Always be prepared. Always be prepared. Big facts.
And you, champ.
Love over hate. Love over hate. Yes, sir.
And you gotta close it.
Stay ready at all times. Y'all know what's up. Stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready. Remember that. Yeah. Keep that line. Word.
Stay best, folks.
Where we go. All right, y'all. Love everybody. Before
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. God bless, and on to the next.